Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Criticism Guy 2009, aka Internal Pre 2011. You know the rest. I'll just say the other three just in case. Twitter.com, Nintendo Fan 2012, Facebook.com, Free 2012, and DeviantArt Manny Wolverine. So, without further ado, I've been wanting to do this video for a really fucking long time, man. Now, before I begin, this video is sponsored by fucking Coca-Cola shit. Fucking Arizona once again. Still sipping that Arizona, fucking what's it called? Yeah, Arizona Mucho Mango. And last but not fucking least, hold on a sec, Colgate. I'm not talking about the My Little Pony Colgate, but just the regular kind. I like that Inspector Gadget video they made with the Colgate where she says, brush, 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 brush. You know that one I'm talking about. That shit's funny as hell, literally. I think it came out a couple months. I think Wooden Toaster or Saber Spark or Spartan X73, he's the one that made that shit. So check their channels out. You know they got 80,000 subs. Sub them anyway. They're fucking awesome. You see, I'm rocking that Homer shirt, that Simpson shit. You already know what it is. Even though it's old as fuck, I had it 7 fucking years, and shit still fits me. And I don't know if you can see these two. I got the LA and the dollar shit on there. Even though the dollar's gonna fall, I just thought it looked cool anyways. Judge me if you want. It is what it is, you know. But yeah, without further ado, too quick. I really wanted to. And I'm stumbling again. There I go. You already know what it is, though. 2 quick things I really want to say before I do start this video. Number one, the October surprise is right around the fucking corner. So, oh yeah, and I got the NYC fucking hat. You know what it is? East Coast all day, every day. Anyways, you know, on the West Coast, on Vegas, shit. Well, that's more like Southwest, so I'll never forget my home, where I came from. But besides all that shit, you know, 2 quick things I want to say before I start this video. Number one, the October surprise for all the alternative media people out there. You already know who you are. I don't even have to say your names. I mean, your usernames, not your real life names. Only 2 people I've ever said their real life names. Fabian Calvo, a.k.a. Fabian Liberty, and Christopher Green, a.k.a. C-Green34. You already know that. The rest is what it is. Yeah, the October surprise is right around the corner, so mostly, if any of you guys are sheeple out there, you probably don't know what the hell I'm talking about. For the sheeple out there, let me translate that. It's either going to be a war with Iraq or Iran or Syria. Once again, starting shit for no fucking reason, killing millions of innocent people that don't deserve to die, which is sad, but it's how corrupt and politically incorrect the fucking government is. But there's that, and then the second thing I wanted to tell you about before that, there's that, and for anyone that doesn't know about this, it's not for alternative media, this is like mainstream viral video shit. Most of you guys probably know this fucking song already. This shit is fucking hilarious as hell, man. I'm not really a big fan of trendy shit when it comes to Twitter. Like, the trends, let's face it, that shit only lasts a week and it dies off. At the longest, it'll probably last for a month. And after that first week, the first month, nobody completely remembers it. It ends up being in the trash, and then 10, 20 years later, they say, oh, you remember that, that Soldier Boy dance? You remember that fucking, the skinny jeans they used to use, or all the little fucking dance jokes and shit like that? Fucking retarded as hell. I don't know, my dog, I think, was barking or some shit. But if you hear this even in the background, I do apologize. I got roommates and shit right now, but they're chill. They're chill. But other than that, you know what? Fuck, man. There's that one little Korean thing, if any of you guys have heard of it. It has 306 fucking million views on there. That shit is huge as fuck on YouTube. It's been very trendy lately. It actually came out in July, but I didn't know about it until September, like earlier this month. It's that Opang style, you know, the one where they go like, like that, like that, you know, like, kind of like the 90s when they used to say to TNA, suck it, like that, except it's doing it like this instead of like this, you know? And the guys was like this. I remember that. If anybody who was a 90s kid, you remember when they did the suck it sign and the fucking, that WWF wrestling shit, or WCW, or, you know, YWC shit. You already know what it is, you know. If any of you guys are probably under 22, you have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. But other than that, let's begin with this video. So as you read up there in the title of the above, most of you guys already know what I'm about to talk about. And all you iPhone, fucking Microsoft fanboys, you know, you can fuck off and get the hell out of here because I'm about to step on a lot of fucking people's toes right now. And you know what? I love doing that shit because you know why? It pisses them the fuck off to see that other people don't like the shit that they like. So basically, they don't like the shit I like, then they end up calling me a hater for it. You're gonna fucking call me a hater for that shit, really? It's fucking unnecessary. It's not even like what's it called? It's not necessary for that. There's no meaning for that shit, you know. It's not. There's no, you know, direction for that shit to me being called a fucking hater. I'm just an individual that has a fucking opinion, and I think this shit is stupid. So let's talk about the iPhone fucking 5. All right, that just came out about I think last week Friday or Saturday. I'm not sure. It was either Friday or Saturday. It came out last week, and as you can tell, you know, all the people in the fucking line again, like they do every fucking goddamn year. It's fucking retarded, you know. And you know what? And just to not be a hypocrite or something or anything like that, I actually did that only once. I only did it once so I could see the experience. Actually, no, I did it twice. I only did it 2 times. The first time I did it with a friend, he's like, oh, come on, it'll be fun, it'll be fun. And I told him, dude, you know I don't do that fucking retarded bullshit, man. He's like, yeah, I know, but like, come on, it'll be fun. I was like, I wanted him to shut the fuck up, so I just went. This was about, back in 2007 I did it, and then I did it again in 2008. The first time I did it was at Best Buy, and we stood up there to like 3, 4 in the fucking morning. I think they opened at 9, so we stood there from like 12 in the morning to fucking, all the way to fucking 9. And the shit, let me tell you, that parking lot's full as hell. Let me tell you what man. Fucking, what's it called? We stood in there for like, that time to all the other time. Most of the time it's usually white people shit, but in this case there was a few black and Latinos there, so I think I was like, not the only Latino, maybe the second or third Latino that was there. But my friend was white, obviously. So, like, fucking, it was funny, you know? It was hilarious, you know? I know, me and him are friends no more. It's not because we hated each other, it's because he moved out to, like, in California in 2010, about 2 years ago. But it was good while it lasted, you know? Me and him were chill. We left on good terms, too, you know? Not bad terms, like a lot of my other friends used to do. But, without that further ado, you know, like, the whole Best Buy thing was stupid, because I think at that time is when the PS3 was first coming out. And everyone was waiting for that shit. It's like, oh, PS3 in 2007. Like, I wasn't going to go get that. I just want to see how crazy and psycho fucking people go for this material fucking things. You know, like, at that time it was the first iPod Touch and the iPhone 1. And at that time PS3 was just coming out. And, like, I think the first one of the Nintendo DS's first came out. And a lot of those fucks got sold out really fast. I remember the whole thing back when I was 18. Shit was going crazy as hell, literally. People were fighting physically just for material fucking shit, you know? It's sad. What makes me sad about this shit is that the human race is completely fucked up. That's what it is. I've been giving up on that shit since 2005. Before that, I had a little hope that the human race would get better, but after that, it went from bad to worse. Right now, it's from worse to a living fucking nightmare, literally. Bad enough we got this recession shit going on. It's not even a recession, it's a depression. They like to sugarcoat it and say, oh no, it's a repression. It's not repression, recession, the economy's bad, but it'll get better. It'll get better. It's not gonna get fucking better. It's gonna get fucking worse, you dumb fucks. Literally, I swear to God, I just wanna smack the living fuck out of every single person that thinks the economy's gonna get better. Because it's not. It's gonna get a billion times worse. There's going to be more war in the streets. There's going to be more people shooting each other and killing each other. There's going to be a lot more madness and chaos, which I'm looking forward to. Which is, I know it sounds real twisted and evil, sick-minded for me to say that, but you have no idea what the hell I've been through, so shut the hell up, alright? That's all I got to say. Or I could just tell you, shut the fuck up. But, other than that, you know, I'm not going to get into that. That's more personal shit, but long story short, let me just check the time. It's been 9 minutes. I was rambling about shit, but let me adjust that camera. Alright, give me that nice purple film. Nice. So, I was a little thirsty. It's time for thirst break. And this shit's tasting a little frosty since I already, like, brushed my teeth with the Colgate shit. So forgive me if I'm a little raspy and shit right now. But other than that, yeah, with the Best Buy thing, I did that for the first year. And like I said, people are fighting physically in the streets, and shit's getting worse. I even watched George Bertito's fucking video earlier today, and like, right? And like fucking, he said in California, it's already fucking Armageddon out there. They got the fucking police state, the TSA, and fucking bus stops, fucking trains. They got the fucking, not just the TSA, even the ATS is going all these places, but yeah. They're patrolling all these places, and they're keeping a police state already. So the white police state's already here, but I'm not talking about alternative media shit. I'm talking about mainstream shit now. So the first time I went to Best Buy, you already know what it is. I did all that. People fought over cameras, laptops, Apple shit, 360s, the Wii, too. I forgot to mention the Wii. That was the first year that it came on Nintendo Wii. People were literally beating the crap out of each other. I saw fists fly, literally. Especially, most of them were probably black people. No offense to black people. It's like, it seems like they're the first ones that usually start that shit most of the time. It's sad. And God, I'm not black. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry for all the African American people out there that are watching this shit, but I don't know. You gotta fix your race. I'm sorry, bro. I gotta tell it like it is. I know you're probably thinking right now, oh, if I met you in real life, I'd fuck you up. You know what? It's all good. You know what? You have every right to be mad at me, you know? Because, you know, I shouldn't be talking about races and shit like that, but truth fucking hurts, man. I mean, I get stereotypes on my race, you know. Everyone, if they think every Hispanic is a Mexican, every Hispanic crossed the border, they don't know English, and they all fucking sell burritos and tacos. I've seen all those stereotypes. I've been called some of those stereotypes, so. You're not the only race that gets stereotypes. Every race gets stereotyped. It's the way of the fucking world, you know, it's the shitty human race we live in. Without further ado on that, after the year after that, in 08, actually not 08, just last year in 2011, excuse me, actually went somewhere with a family friend. It was like one of my cousins. He was visiting from New York, you know, me and him chilled for like 2-3 weeks. He liked smoking a lot of weed. He heard like, since Vegas was next to California, the marijuana fucking state, really. I mean, there's marijuana everywhere. And if any police officer or federal agent is watching this, I do not do that anymore. I used to, but I stopped. It's not because it's bad. I'm not saying marijuana is bad. If you smoke weed, you know, hey, I have nothing against you. If you're a drug dealer or some motherfucker that wants to kill it, you do cocaine or LSD or not heroin that's super heavy, you know, that shit, hey, you know what, I'm going to have to disagree with you. Because that shit will kill you very fast. Trust me, I've seen that shit growing up. It was not pretty. I'll tell you that shit right now. But, other than that, I gotta check the camera again. I apologize. It has been 13 minutes. This is probably going to be a 30-minute video, so if you want to get out now, like I always say, I'm never going to be mad at you. I'm chill as fuck with it. Be my guest if you want to leave now, but for those that can stand a 30-minute video, I appreciate you. I respect you. I admire you. No homo, but, you know, awesome dude. And if you're a girl, I fucking love you. But other than that, if you're a really hot piece of ass, too, not just any girl. You know, I went to Walmart last year with my cousin, right? He was here for like about a good solid month. It was Thanksgiving, right? And it was on that Black Friday thing, too. And I think at that time, trying to see what was the name. It was the iPhone 4S last year, right? It didn't come out, I think, until September, but everyone was getting it all the way in November. They stood in line for it, right? We stood in line for it. We was waiting for like a good solid hour, right? And we didn't camp all night for it like we did at Best Buy this time. This time, well, I didn't. This time I ended up going there like when it was going to open at 12 at midnight. Every motherfucker ran into like crazy, ape shit like a mug, man. And once again, the ones that got into the most fights were African Americans. It's like 4 years ago they didn't learn their lesson then, they still don't learn it now. I'm sorry, man, but sometimes black people, man, it's a shame. I mean, last year, that whole thing with the Air Jordans, every African American out there, mostly the little teenage morenos, they went apeshit crazy because they were all fighting physically over. I think it was in Atlanta, Georgia, or Chicago somewhere. There was these brand new Air Jordan like sneakers, and like they went crazy as hell over it, man. It's like you never learn your lesson, man. I'm not saying every black person is like that. No, there's very intellectual black people out there that actually have a mind and think about their actions before they pursue them, you know? There's 3TR Topic, shout out to him, you know, you're a real awesome dude. I always watch all your videos, you're a real chill guy. And he lives in Vegas like I do, which is real fucking awesome. So he already knows how this city works. There's him, there's Misanthropic one, he's pretty, very, very intelligent. There's Mellow Mike, even though he's mixed, he's still pretty chill. Who else is there? I would have said Kevin Crab, but he's too crappy now, he sucks nowadays. Who else is very intelligent out there that's black and that does YouTube? Oh, there's 3X Toronto, he does all those other things. Then there's Shofu, he's pretty fucking funny, you know? The one that does all those Pokemon LPs. You know, he'll act ghetto once in a while, but he's still smart too, you know? He knows how to do both roles, you know? But yeah, you know, without further ado on that side, that's how I think about these stupid fucking iPhone things, you know? And now let's get to the iPhones. I know most of you guys have been waiting for it. I was like, when's he going to talk about the iPhone rant? I'm going to do it right now, as soon as I'm done drinking this shit. Oh, shit. That stopped from there, man. I said, oh, shit, because this thing almost spilled my fucking rug. And this shit will stay there a month in a rug if this falls in there. But yeah, other than that, you know, Jesus Christ, man. The iPhone 5. Back then when the iPhone 4S came out, I was like, people aren't going to learn their lesson. And me and my friend were just chilling. My cousin, we were just chilling and shit. We were seeing all these people, like, they had a whole bunch of security guards break a whole bunch of fights up. I know mostly at that time the 4S was getting sold out like crazy, even at Walmart. And then after that, fucking, what's it called? Shit. All the PS3s that were on sale, I thought there was going to be a brand new PS4, but at that time it wasn't. I know last year is when the 3DS came out. All the 3DSs got sold out real fast. The iPad 2 ended up getting sold out real fast. And what? Samsung Galaxy S3, all the Verizon phones. People literally broke each other's fucking bones just for a fucking phone. Like, see, this is probably what the New World Order wants. This is what the powers that be, the globalists, they want you to get violent. They want people to get divided and conquered, and they want motherfuckers to kill each other. Meanwhile, they're back there smoking their Cuban cigar on a yacht or something with their informants and shit. Probably like people that dress like regular like citizens like you and me. They probably work for the big bankers and shit and all these corrupted politician bastards out there in Washington. They look at us and they say, look at those dumbass fuckers that are all fighting each other, you know. Oh, they'll never learn, the stupid fucking sheeple. They're going to all burn in hell. See, that's what pisses me off. And they don't realize, like, they're being watched, you know. In a way, it is like the Matrix. It's some real life shit, though. This is on some real life shit right here, literally. And I got to check that camera again. You already know what it is. 18 minutes almost. So far, almost. I'm going to do this for another good solid 12 minutes, and if you want to leave, like I said, be my guest. Door's always open. And if not, hey, listen to the rest. So, the problem what I have with iPhone 5, even though by the time I'm done making this, they probably would have made iPhone 1000 by now. The reason I don't buy into that little advertisement bullshit is that because, you know, oh, and before I do talk about that, you know, fucking that CEO guy, Tim Cook, I know I talked about it last year with Stephen Jobs, how he died. Had 170 views on that. I had a lot of views on that shit. With Stephen Jobs, rest in peace, you know. I mean, he was a cool guy, you know, he was a genius and shit, but I don't think he realized the chaos that was going to happen even after he died with those iPhones that people beat the living hell out of just to sell it, steal it, and sell it, and then sell it somewhere on fucking Amazon, Craigslist, or eBay or some shit, you know? Like I said, it's a sad world that we live in, man. It's all about material, money, or getting the most women. It's a damn shame, you know? Like I said, and like I always say in my other videos, this is the main reason I will never get married and have children. Because I'm not raising them in this crazy psychotic world, that's for damn sure. And I might end up losing them. And that's gonna be on my fault the whole time for the rest of my life. I have to die with that in the fucking grave. And as much as I would like it, it's not happening. I gotta be real with you guys, it's never happening. But if I decided to, I move all the way up to fucking either Canada or Alaska. Because I don't want them growing up in a city like I did. Because even if it's in a small country, I know the devil's everywhere and shit. And I'm not trying to make this all religious, but no matter where you go, the devil's always going to be there, and he's going to try to fucking kill you and your family, one way or another. It doesn't matter where you're at. You can be in a secluded, big, giant forest area where no one finds you, and he's still going to be around to get you. And there's still going to always be death, stealing, cheating, lying, and, you know, rape and shit like that, you know? And murder. But I know God's always everywhere too, you know? He'll protect you no matter what, you know? But yeah, that's not what I'm here to talk about. As far as the iPhone 5, it has the same fucking features. It does the same app shit. I hate it. The annoying thing I hate about the iPhone 5 is oh, there's an app for that. There's an app for this. There's an app for your app. There's probably an app to see how big your dick is or some shit, you know? It's fucking stupid, you know? Pretty soon they're probably going to make an app say, oh, when you take a shit, there's an app for you for taking a shit, you know? It's fucking stupid. That's why I never fall for any of that bullshit, you know? I think the ones that fall for that the most is probably Caucasian Americans, aka white people. I don't know. They're suckers for that shit. I'm sorry, man. If I have any of those people watching, forgive me because there's nothing I can say on that topic, you know? What else do I hate about the app is that they fucked up on the maps. And Tim Cook, like yesterday, he started saying, oh, like he apologized for like fucking up the map and shit, making it all glitchy and buggy and shit because everyone was blaming him. I heard half those people wanted their money back for the iPhone. You're not getting your fucking money back. You spent $700-800 fucking dollars in that little fucking tiny thing, which it falls once on the floor, it cracks all over the fucking ground, and there goes your $800. That $800, if you have like a minimum wage job fucking that you worked for 3 months for, it's gone, you know? See, that's why I don't get that. That's why I got a Droid, because Droids are a little bit more durable. And I got like a protector thing on it. And most of you guys, check this shit out. The protector thing is that right there, you know. See this? I can take it off right now and show you. Hold on. Let me give you an example. See? This is it right here. This shit actually makes it last longer. So when Droid made their phones, they know exactly what they were doing. Even though iPhone ends up accusing Droid of saying, oh no, the Droid fucking stole the iPhone's idea and like they took all their fucking shit. You know, fuck that, man. They came out with their own ideas and originality and they want to blame them because it's more durable, it's a lot faster, and the Droid kicks a little bit more ass than the iPhone. I'm sorry. And if I did have to get anything Apple, I probably would get an iPad too, but only because I would just watch videos on that, and that's it. And then don't call me a hypocrite for that because I hate it, but that's the only thing I would try, and that's it. Or a Verizon tablet, or any of those tablets, you know? I tell you, tablets are so fucking overrated, man. They've been around barely 4 years and they're already taking over the fucking world, literally. You even see them in movies like fucking Total Recall, Horrible Bosses, and what else? Iron Man, the Avengers, Iron Man 2, the Avengers, you know? Seriously. They promote that thing, they're making over trillions upon trillions of dollars. Apple, that corporate tech giant, and Mr. Tim Cook, you know. Even every time they show a tablet or iPad in the fucking, movies, they get probably half of that endorsement deals with that, you know? It's crazy. It fits my stomach, you know? One more thing I'm going to say that I hate about the fucking iPod before I do go, because I see my batteries, I'm running low again. Didn't learn my lesson the first time, right? Yeah, one more thing I'm going to say about it before I do go, because my throat's starting to get dry as fuck, so I'm going to finish this from Arizona. I'm telling you, that's the best shit in the world. Oh, never mind, I thought I was hearing noises. But yeah, one more thing I'm going to say I hate about it is that, like, you gotta fucking buy the iTunes in order to listen to music. What kind of fucking bullshit is that, man? You can't just listen or go on YouTube or fucking, I don't know, Music Choice or Rhapsody, which I don't know if they still do music anymore. Even, what's it called? The Zoom, you know, it's fucked up. Really. It's a fucked up world we live in. That's the last thing I hate about it. And plus, you gotta pay $20, I think, a week or a month just to keep that fucking song. Really? Most of that shit's like the radio anyways, so I would never ever want to get an iPhone. Or even an iPod Touch or iPod Mini shit. They're fucking full of waste of time. It's definitely a big waste of money. And if you're thinking about getting an iPhone, I would probably reconsider and say, fuck you iPhone, fuck you Apple, because it is fucking stupid. Except for the iPad. If you're going to get something from that, either get the iPad 2 or probably iPad 3 by the time next year comes around, you know? Because at least I know those things are really, like, sensitive too, but if you take good care of it, it won't break on you. And I don't think you have to get the iTunes to listen to music on that one. Or a Nook. Get a Nook at least, you know? The ones at Barnes & Noble Borders. I highly recommend you get that one instead. But other than that, I'm getting out of here. This is Criticism Guy 2009. Peace the hell out. I'm gone. See you later. Happy late Friday or early Saturday, wherever you're at around the fucking world. I'm gone. If you disagree, hey, tough shit. Everyone's got their opinions. They're just too afraid to say it these days. Alright? See you around. I'm gone. Peace the fuck out and late.